Chapter 1 of Modeste Mignon. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to find out how you can volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recorded by Don Jenkins. Modeste Mignon by Honore de Balzac. Translated by Catherine Prescott Wormley. Chapter 1 The Chalet. At the beginning of October 1829, Monsieur Simon Babylas Latournelle, notary, was walking up from Havre to Ingaville, arm in arm with his son and accompanied by his wife, at whose side the head clerk of the lawyer's office, a little hunchback named Jean Bouchka, trotted along like a page. When these four personages, two of whom came the same way every evening, reached the elbow of the road where it turns back upon itself like those called in Italy comices, the notary looked about to see if anyone could overhear him, either from the terrace above or the path beneath, and when he spoke he lowered his voice as a further precaution. "Exupere," he said to his son, "you must try to carry out intelligently a little maneuver which I shall explain to you, but you are not to ask the meaning of it. And if you guess the meaning, I command you to toss it into that Styx which every lawyer and every man who expects to have a hand in government of his country is bound to keep within him for the secrets of others. After you have paid your respects and compliments to Madame and Mademoiselle Mignon, to Monsieur and Madame Dumais, and to Monsieur Guggenheim, if he is at the chalet, and as soon as quiet is restored, Monsieur Dumais will take you aside. You are then to look attentively at Mademoiselle Modeste, yes, I am willing to allow it, during the whole time he is speaking to you. My worthy friend will ask you to go out and take a walk. At the end of an hour, that is, about 9 o'clock, you are to come back in a great hurry. Try to puff as if you were out of breath, and whisper in Monsieur Dumais's ear, quite low, but so that Mademoiselle Modeste is sure to overhear you, these words: 'The young man has come.' Exupere was to start the next morning for Paris to begin the study of law. This impending departure had induced Latournelle to propose him to his friend Dumais as an accomplice in the important conspiracy which these directions indicate. 'Is Mademoiselle Modeste suspected of having a lover?' asked Boucha in a timid voice of Madame Latournelle. 'Hush, Boucha,' she replied, taking her husband's arm. Madame Latournelle, the daughter of a clerk of the Supreme Court, feels that her birth authorizes her to claim issue from a parliamentary family. This conviction explains why the lady, who is somewhat blotched as to complexion, endeavors to assume in her own person the majesty of a court whose decrees are recorded.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?